The dreamy eyes opened. Where the hell is this? Didn't I die? What is that sound? Who is talking? In the sea of hazy consciousness, voices screamed in turn. Old ancestor, please spare us so that I can give birth to a grandchild. No. The medicine god Valley has checked, your original essence has been damaged, innate defect. The fetus in your womb has a normal foundation. If my Luo clan has descendants like this, wouldn't we be ridiculed by other clans? A child's hand reached out, confused by the words from outside. Who is saying that? Fetus? Innate defect? Could it be? Just as this thought crossed his mind, the soul of the young man flew out of his mother's belly, shocked by the surrounding scenery. I have crossed over to a fantasy world, and I am in an unborn baby. This person must be my mother. The child they are talking about, born with a defect, is me. The old man above sternly repeated. In the Cultivating Immortals world, power is supreme, and ranks are strict. If there is no talent, one will be abandoned from the womb. He has come to understand part of it now. It seems that my father and the old man have decided to abandon me, but if my mother thinks the same way, then... Suddenly, his mother shouted from below, Jean Tian, do you think so too? Without hesitation, Jean Tian replied immediately, your son's roots and bones have been damaged, how can he be worthy of sharing the resources and fate of the Luo family with the child in Yun'er's womb? The one in Mo Yun's belly is a celestial body, how can your child compare to her? Xian, unwilling to back down, retorted, don't forget that when you were severely injured and unconscious, with no hope of rescue, it was I who transmitted my celestial true essence to you. Wasn't it because of this that my child has been harmed to the roots and bones? But Jean Tian did not care, coldly stating, if that's the case, and you want to give birth to this child, then there is only one path, leave the Luo clan, or be expelled from the family, or abandon your child. After hearing this, he couldn't help but feel indignant, what kind of scum would force a mother to make such a choice? Mother, what will you choose? Xian gritted her teeth, determined. You have thought like this for a long time. If that's the case then. She rubbed her belly and resolutely shouted, the Luo clan, Jiang Xian can leave, can't she? The unexpected answer left both people above stunned. Xian tiredly stood up and told herself, from today on, the life and death of my mother and I have nothing to do with the Luo clan. After saying that, she turned and left, leaving him staring after her, Mom. He hurriedly flew over and whispered in Xian's ear, Mom, even if I am a useless person, with damaged celestial roots and bones, I will definitely try to cultivate and regain our dignity. As he spoke, his eyes widened. In front of him, a message board appeared, Great Talent Matures Late, detecting that the host has made a firm decision to cultivate, the Great Talent Matures Late system has been bound. He was astonished, wow, I actually have a system. The Great Talent Matures Late system? Who is the Great Talent Matures Late anyway? I haven't even been born yet. What on earth is this strange system? I'm still in my mother's womb. And yet the system tells me to make an effort. Moreover, this system was created over 300 years ago. He pressed the system panel, and a large amount of information immediately flooded into his mind. You have lived a life of hardship, a celestial defect, unable to cultivate. You and your mother, Jiang Xian, have often been looked down upon and mocked by the myriad races. Meanwhile, your half-brothers have long attained enlightenment, while you can only rely on the pills your mother begged for to keep your life. Until your mother passed away, you were heartbroken and enlightened, determined to reverse your fate. Upon reading this, he couldn't help but exclaim, Stop, stop. This is too miserable. No way, absolutely no way. If the system has errors, especially from 300 years ago, then I will turn my life into that of a useless person who fights back, and rewrite it to become a genius stabilizing the celestial realm. The system suddenly updated, beginner mission, first, actively cultivate. Make your mother feel there is hope for the future. Reward, fusion of the Huanggu holy body. He couldn't help but be astonished, the Huanggu holy body. The Huanggu holy body is an invincible physical body, known as the Great Emperor Pangu. If I can fuse with this type of physique, what is there to fear about not being able to fight back? This is a benefit for a beginner still in the womb. Using fetal breath to operate spiritual energy is as easy as drinking water. Seeing the spiritual energy swirling around his body, Xin felt a bit confused. He touched his belly and said, "Is my son uncomfortable? Wait, could it be that my child has been cultivating since he was in the womb?" Inside his consciousness, the system updated, mission completed, merging with Huanggu holy body, activating inheritance of Huanggu saint. Outside, the sky was suddenly filled with dark clouds. Heroes of the era were as numerous as fish in the river, but they were merely stepping stones beneath the feet of the great Emperor Huanggu, with all things submissive, ruling with an iron fist through the ages. Inside the car, Xin looked around his body in astonishment, wondering, is this golden spiritual tradition actually repairing my damaged foundation? How strange, my child is not a celestial defect, so why is this anomaly occurring in my womb? In this world, cultivators who join sects are called the lower three realms, bestowed blood, cave heaven, divinity, each realm having 10 levels. If a person can reach the cave heaven realm before maturity, they are considered a genius. If a person can reach the divine transformation realm upon maturity, that person is called the Phoenix Hair Lin spirit. As for breaking through to divinity before adulthood, one becomes a venerable one. Even if it is only the first rank of the venerable realm, it is still genius among geniuses. Inside the womb, the system updates, name Jiang Wang. Physique Huanggu holy body, realm body transfusion realm first rank, second rank, third rank, fourth rank. Jiang Wang awakens, clenches his fist, disobedient to heaven changes fate. From this moment, it is the starting point to rewrite destiny. After a while, Xin and her maid fly to a small mansion. Upon entering, she respectfully clasps her hands, elder brother, sister-in-law, I have returned. Her sister-in-law and elder brother come out to greet her, younger sister, please sit down. After listening to the story for a while, the elder brother analyzes with a grim expression, the Luo clan is so powerful that many immortal families do not dare to offend them. Our parents can only go to the Zhao Hua Immortal Palace. This peak-level sect is not afraid of the Luo clan, seeking a celestial emperor of medicine to see if they can restore the roots and bones of your child. The sister-in-law is not very pleased, hands on her hips, frowning, I advised you at first, but you didn't listen. Now that I know, I'll run home. The Luo clan doesn't share resources with you through the child of the intermarriage, so you return to your maternal home to make a living? Xin lowered her head and whispered to herself, I have never thought about what I want, I just want my son to be safe. Her elder brother stepped forward to advise, this is my sister. You should be a bit more virtuous, the Jiang clan won't lack even a bit of resources for my niece. Little sister, don't mind it, your sister-in-law is just a bit harsh with her words, but she has long prepared medicine for you and is worried about the servant, so she has stewed enough for those 2 periods. Xin smiled and continued the conversation, elder brother, it's fine. I know my sister-in-law's temperament. Jiang Wang could not help but rub his chin, I originally thought that my mother would be bullied, I didn't expect the atmosphere in the Jiang clan to be so warm, much better than the Luo clan. It's just a pity that the Jiang clan is not considered strong now. At that moment, the door swung open, and the urgent voices of 2 elderly people rang out, daughter, your parents are back. They even brought back Miao Saint from Zhao Hua Immortal Palace. You should quickly check if the roots and bones of the child can be restored. Behind them, Miao Saint from Zhao Hua Immortal Palace slowly entered. Jiang Wang couldn't help but praise, it's truly beautiful, no wonder it's a fantasy world. Suddenly, the system appeared, and he was a bit surprised, what? Apprenticeship? Is it possible that the system reacts automatically when it encounters something strong? As for apprenticeship, Miao Holy Girl is the best choice right now, isn't she? If I can demonstrate a bit of talent early on, it will make my mother more respected by the family. I've made up my mind, I'll do it this way. I'll use Huanggu Holy Body to impress Miao Holy Girl a little. Xin was unaware, clasping her hands in gratitude, if the Holy Girl takes action, Xin would be endlessly grateful. Miao Saint waved her hand, alright, the others should wait outside for now, I will go inside with the patient to check on the fetus. A moment later, in the room, Miao Saint placed her hand on Xin's belly and said, don't worry, the fetus in your womb is weak, I won't use spiritual energy to stimulate it. Then she slowly reached out her hand to take his pulse. Inside, Jiang Wang curled his lips into a sneer. Weak, huh? Go tell that to my disciples Huanggu Holy Body. At once, Miao Saint's eyes flew wide open. She frowned in surprise. Could it be, he's been in seclusion cultivating for ages? I just sensed a terrifying aura from the chaotic era of Hong Huang. Seeing her remain silent, Xian asked anxiously. How is it, Saint? Miao Saint raised a brow and asked back. You said this child has an innate defect? Xian admitted awkwardly. Yes, the physicians of the Luo clan diagnosed him so. Miao Saint's eyes glimmered with interest as she gathered her spiritual power at her fingertips. Then let me see just how deep this child's foundation truly is. With that, she pressed a finger toward the belly. As the spiritual energy entered, Jiang Wang understood at once. So, my future master still isn't satisfied, huh? He roared. Huanggu holy body, awaken. Miao Saint's hand was forcefully pushed back, shocking her once more. This brat still hasn't given in. Good. I like that kind of temperament. If I hadn't happened to come here today on a whim, the world would have lost a peerless genius. Xian couldn't believe it and exclaimed, what? Miao Saint took out a magic weapon and explained, this item can reveal the true nature of all things. If you don't know how the roots and bones of the fetus are, I will use this treasure to take a look. Call the Jiang family to come and see together, how about that? Xian joyfully clasped his hands together and said, thank you, Saint. A moment later, Miao Saint and Xian stepped out. Seeing that both of them had just come out, the crowd discussed in disappointment, has it really only been a moment and it's already done? Is it really impossible to save the fetus in Xian's womb? Even the Saint. Miao Saint took out the magic weapon to stop the crowd from discussing further, don't think too much, the fetus in her womb is completely fine, and moreover, it has exceptional talent. If what I just examined is true, then I would say I am fortunate to witness this here. The family master, unable to believe it, opened his eyes wide and asked, didn't you say my grandson has a celestial defect? Miao Saint waved his hand in rebuttal, that was just the words of a quack. Immediately after, her magic weapon grew larger, revealing a shocking phenomenon inside. The crowd couldn't help but gasp, this is. No need to mention anything else, simply one of the 9 dragons could crush the entire Jiang clan with just a finger. Then who will be inside that bronze coffin? The Miao Saint smiled and answered, the appearance resembles that of its mother. Huanggu holy body. It seems a celestial emperor is about to emerge from the Jiang clan, Lady Jiang said, tearfully happy. Good, may the heavens bless the Jiang clan. Xian also smiled, rubbing her belly, good son, you have indeed vented your anger for me. The Miao Saint called out again, Miss Jiang, I am not good with words, so I will speak plainly. Do you want your son to become a disciple of my Zhaohua immortal palace? I will fully nurture him, I will definitely do my utmost to cultivate him into an extraordinary strong. Old man Jiang and Lady Jiang joyfully exchanged glances, a disciple of the chief of the Zhaohua immortal palace. Even the direct descendants of the imperial clan would have a headache over this. Jiang Wang also pondered in confusion, Zhaohua Immortal Palace. Just hearing the name indicates it's a peak-level sect, much higher than the requirements of a third-rate sect that the system demands. I wonder how much the rewards could help me advance. Xian immediately bowed and replied, Saint is so kind, of course I agree. Our Jiang clan fully supports this. She was secretly delighted, in just one short day, the world has turned upside down. This kid, you are also willing to become the chief disciple of the saint, right? Miao Saint was equally pleased, fortunately, I felt compassion and came to the Jiang clan earlier. Otherwise, I would have missed out on such a terrifying genius. Inside Jiang Wang's consciousness, the system panel appeared, by the age of 300, you have finally overcome your inner demons and taken the first difficult step on the path of cultivation. You have endured hardships but have not made much progress. Cultivation requires resources and background. This year, you have fully realized this and decided to seek a sect to join. Mission, find a third-rate sect to become a disciple. Reward, unknown skill. The stronger the master sect, the higher the quality of the skill. Mission completed. Jiang Wang excitedly jumped up, with the Miao holy girl speaking, the Zhaohua immortal palace is even more powerful at peak level, where is my reward? Now I have a holy body. If I can attain a high-level skill, then from now on, my cultivation will no longer be hindered. After spinning around for a while, the system stopped at the reward heaven-devouring devil technique. Congratulations host on completing the Master Apprenticeship mission, especially receiving the super skill heaven-devouring devil technique. Jiang Wang gasped, so it's actually the heaven-devouring devil technique. The heaven-devouring devil technique focuses on devouring the spiritual energy of heaven and earth, and is a growth-type skill that forms a cultivation vortex. It has both healing capabilities and the ability to suppress spirit treasures. If that's the case, I can't waste any time, this is the opportunity. Thinking this, he rushed back inside and began to cultivate frantically. The surrounding spiritual energy fluctuated violently, swirling and gathering around Caxian. The elder stammered, Is this my grandson? Even in the womb, he knows how to cultivate. Jiang Oldman excitedly clenched his fists, Heaven bless our Jiang clan. Miao Saint also happily murmured, with a disciple of the Manhwa holy body, in 100 years during the Immortal Palace competition, let's see who still dares to say my lineage is weak. Saying this, she threw a magic weapon. In the collection of items, a meeting gift is indispensable. The master first gifts you, the useless person, a treasure. Seeing the magic weapon flying towards him, Jiang Wang thought to himself, combining my Huanggu holy body with the heaven-devouring devil technique, the treasure will recognize its master in the blink of an eye. He extended his hand and shouted loudly, Come here. The magic weapon was immediately held back. Jiang Wang tightened his grip and thought, with the support of the Huanggu holy body and the heaven-devouring devil technique, having the little treasure recognize its master is just a matter of time. Outside, the magic weapon continuously emitted dazzling light. Miao Saint was astonished, this kid can make the magic weapon recognize its master even before being born. Jiang Wang felt it was not enough and continued to command the system, it's not over yet. System, the mission is complete, upgrade the heaven and earth cold fire screen again. Celestial spirit treasure, accomplished. The phenomenon left everyone here in a daze, what kind of scene is this? Can a magic weapon recognize its master even before birth? And now it's upgraded to a celestial spirit treasure. Miao Saint chuckled to himself, I originally intended to help this boy merge the magic weapon, but it turns out that not only does the magic weapon automatically recognize its master. The Huanggu holy body can even reverse itself, allowing the magic weapon to be upgraded to a celestial spirit treasure. Very good. She stepped forward and said, once the celestial spirit treasure has recognized its master, ordinary cultivators will basically not be able to harm it. After I leave, I will also leave behind my spirit mount, the spiritual crane, to continue protecting Jiang Wang. When Jiang Wang reaches the cave heaven realm, I will personally come to take him to join the sect and lead him to explore the vast world of cultivation. 3 months later, there was a great commotion outside the Jiang family. The elder brother went to announce, I am a person of the Xia divine dynasty. As soon as he finished speaking, soldiers from outside rushed in and shouted, you can take charge of the Jiang family, come out quickly. Caxian asked in confusion, the Xia divine dynasty. They must have heard that my son and I were expelled from the Luo family, so they rushed here to annul the engagement. Jiang Wang smirked, annul the engagement. I never thought I would experience the feeling of 30 years in Hedong and 30 years in Heshi. It's just that the Xia divine dynasty is so insignificant, I fear that even before 30 years, they will already regret it by the time I am born. The patriarch of the Luo clan established a marriage contract with the Xia divine dynasty decades ago, but with Jiang Wang's birth, this engagement naturally belongs to Jiang Wang. In front of the main hall, soldiers stood in formation. A loud voice shouted, Are you Jiang Li Xian? The current family master of the Jiang family? Jiang Li Xian replied without hesitation, What reason do you have to suddenly barge into the Jiang family's main hall? The man smirked and introduced himself, I am Wu Qi, the supreme general of the Xia divine dynasty. I have come to inform the Jiang family that the marriage contract between our divine dynasty and you has been annulled. Jiang Li Xian angrily shouted, Initially, it was the Xia divine dynasty that sought our hand in marriage, and now you come to break the engagement. Do you not regard the Jiang clan at all? Wu Qi countered with imposing authority, Jiang family master, Jiang Xian of your family has been expelled, and it is known by thousands of clans. The child in her womb is no longer the legitimate firstborn, so how can a small Jiang family be worthy of an alliance with the Xia divine dynasty? Jiang Wang, standing aside, scoffed, innate defect. I possess the Huanggu holy body and a support system. Wait until I am born, that old dog will have to kneel down and beg me to accept your princess. Wu Qi, feeling the pressure of the family master, arrogantly repeated, today, my general's presence at the Jiang family is proof of the benevolence of the human emperor. Otherwise, you would only have the option to kneel outside the Jinwan hall to receive orders. Although our princess has not yet been born, she is not just anyone. And how far can your useless person with foundation defects from the Jiang family reach? Jiang Li Xian lost his temper and scolded, you dare to speak disrespectfully in front of my Jiang family? Speaking ill of my grandson, are you not afraid that I will kill you? He smirked coldly, do you still think you are a member of the Luo clan? Jiang Li Xian replied, if you are so ungrateful, then let me take your place and eliminate these useless people. Having said that, he charged directly at Xian, intending to attack. Immediately, a vortex appeared to block him. The old man Jiang coldly stepped forward, just a moment's nap, and it seems someone has come to disturb my Jiang family. Jiang Wang secretly laughed, dare to touch my mother? Who does Xian Ming's two elders think they are to scare anyone? Wait for me to be born, and you will be the first to test the heaven-devouring devil technique. Jiang Oldman swung a hand toward him, and Wu Qi cried out in fear, Xian Ming elders, why aren't you making a move? Two other hands immediately reached out to support him. Jiang Oldman, it would be better for us brothers to practice our skills against you. Jiang Oldman, at such an old age, why is your temper still so hot? Seeing the two elders step forward to protect him, Wu Qi regained his confidence. I forgot to introduce you all. The Xian Ming elders have already joined our dynasty. Jiang Wang assessed with a bit of tension, these two old demons are actually not low in cultivation at all. Jiang Li Xian pointed directly at the two elders and scolded, Xian Ming elders, your reputation is tarnished. The Xia divine dynasty has accepted the marriage alliance of my family, yet you summoned these two beasts to assist you. Truly, a rat and a snake are in cahoots. Doesn't the Xia divine dynasty feel ashamed? Xian Ming angrily shouted, how dare you say such things? Immediately, an oppressive force descended, forcing Jiang Li Xian to kneel. Jiang Oldman quickly helped him up. Another person took this opportunity to attack Xian. That old man Jiang, your useless grandson won't be able to hold on much longer. In Jiang Wang's mind, a warning notification appeared. Host detected to be facing a life-threatening situation. Emergency mission, protect mother from being killed. Mission reward, unknown. Jiang Wang frowned in annoyance. And they dared to attack a pregnant woman? Truly shameless. He condensed his spiritual energy into a vortex, unleashing the pulling force of the heaven-devouring devil technique. The spiritual energy of the two old men from Xian Ming was completely drained. The two elders gnashed their teeth in shock. I have no spiritual energy left. Old man Jiang couldn't help but be surprised. Who has come to aid our Jiang family? Before anyone could answer, the two old men from Xian Ming launched a flurry of attacks. Let's strike together. Jiang Wang summoned his magic weapon to defend. Heaven and earth cold fire screen, burn them to ashes for me. Flames erupted from the void, and the two elders were alarmed. What is this aura? It is indeed a celestial spirit treasure. How can a mere Jiang family possess someone capable of wielding such a treasure? But before the two elders could comprehend it fully, the flames had already reached them. Xian Ming roared in anger, who is it? Are you brave enough to show yourself? Hiding like a rat, what kind of courage is that? Inside his consciousness, Jiang Wang heard the system update, congratulations host, you have overcome a life and death crisis. Mission assessment, truly magnificent. Mission reward, 9 profound great circlet pill. Jiang Wang couldn't help but be astonished, the 9 profound great circlet pill. After swallowing it, I can immediately restore my spiritual energy. If that's the case, I don't have to worry about exhausting all my spiritual energy. Let's see what I can do today for the honor of the Jiang family. The magic weapon shone brightly once more. On the side of Miao Saint, she wondered in confusion, I just left 3 days ago, and that little guy has already used a spirit treasure. Well then, let's see. Seeing the scene over there, Miao Saint angrily scolded, "Who is the blind fool who dared to touch my disciple?" Moments later, she appeared in the Jiang family hall, shouting, "This kid is the first disciple of my Zhao Hua Immortal Palace. Who gave you the courage to lay hands on him?" Jiang Wang looked on in surprise. "Isn't Master thousands of miles away? Is it possible that there is still her hidden move on this cold fire screen of heaven and earth?" Xian Ming couldn't believe it and continued to attack. "How could this useless person enter the Zhao Hua Immortal Palace? Are you trying to deceive me?" Jiang Wang sneered inwardly. "The immortal emperor dares to question a saint, this old devil has some guts. But if the master has arrived, then the scum of the Xia divine dynasty won't be able to stir up any trouble anymore." The attacks from the two old men came flying in but immediately vanished. Both were left in disbelief. "What?" They began to feel fear and trembled as they asked, "Please, announce your name so that our Xia divine dynasty can seek your guidance in the future." Miao Saint angrily scolded, "You still want to use the name of the divine dynasty to threaten me? Just a small fourth realm immortal emperor, you are not worthy to hear my name." Jiang Oldman also loudly challenged, "You two old devils, weren't you very arrogant just now? If you're capable, fight me." A sword strike came unexpectedly, easily causing one to spit blood. Wu Qi was drenched in sweat. It's just a divine thought descending, and yet it can suppress an immortal emperor. Could it be that this woman really comes from Zhao Hua Immortal Palace? Then isn't it true that the Jiang family's mortal brat has truly entered the Zhao Hua Immortal Palace? Jiang Wang snorted coldly, regretting now. "It's too late." Xian Ming awkwardly suggested, "Supreme General, we should retreat." Wu Qi incredulously questioned, "No. It can't be, absolutely impossible. Are the people of the Luo clan a bunch of idiots? How could they chase away a genius who could enter the Zhao Hua Immortal Palace? You are truly harming my Xia." Jiang Oldman turned to Miao Saint for advice, "Saint, with your compassion, forgive these arrogant fools, so they can witness how Wang Heir will become a genius in the future." Miao Saint smiled and agreed, "All right, let you survive and return to convey the message to the divine dynasty. The engagement between the Jiang family and the Xia divine dynasty is indeed cancelled." Jiang Wang was surprised, "Could it be that master wants to help me?" Miao Saint added, "But it's not that you are breaking off the engagement with my disciple, rather, my disciple is not interested in marrying your Xia princess." Jiang Wang was visibly delighted. "Indeed it is. No wonder he's a master, he has vented his anger on his disciple." Seeing them still sitting there, Miao Saint frowned and shouted, "Why aren't you leaving already?" Old man Jiang chimed in, "Don't forget to return the betrothal gifts, otherwise, I will personally come to demand them back." Wu Qi could only grit his teeth and respond, "Understood." Once they had been sent away, Xian and Jiangli Xian turned back to clasp their hands in thanks. Today, if it weren't for the saint mobilizing the spirit treasure, the Jiang family would have faced a great disaster. Old ancestor Jiang also humbly lowered himself, "Saint, on behalf of the Jiang family, I express our deep gratitude for your great kindness today." Miao Saint smiled and declined, "It's no trouble, since I have accepted Jiang Wang as my disciple, the matters of the Jiang family are even more related to me. However, it is not accurate to say that I mobilized the spirit treasure." Jiang Wang chuckled to himself, "The Saint Master is indeed straightforward, the credit belongs to the disciple, not taking even a bit for himself." Suddenly, Miao Saint transmitted a message to Xian, "Little guy, wait for your master to take all the resources of the Jiang family for you." Jiang Wang was overjoyed, "You are truly my master." Jiang old ancestor hesitated for a moment. "You mean to say?" He turned and commanded, "All of you, leave us. This old man has words to discuss with the saint." Once the others had gone, he finally dared to ask. "May I ask, Saint, what exactly is that child's constitution? How could he possibly control a spirit treasure while still in the womb?" Miao Saint smiled faintly and replied. "That brat is a Huanggu holy body." Jiang old ancestor was stunned. "What? The legendary Huanggu holy body?" Miao Saint nodded slightly, then added. "As for how he can manipulate a spirit treasure from within his mother's womb, even I do not know. The last appearance of a Huanggu holy body was hundreds of thousands of years ago. Not only that, but this child is still cultivating even now. I can hardly imagine how powerful he will be once he's born. At that, Jiang old ancestor couldn't contain his excitement and burst out laughing. Excellent. Wonderful. The heavens truly bless my Jiang clan. But Miao Saint's tone suddenly turned solemn. However, a Huanggu holy body demands an enormous amount of resources. Until he officially enters Zhao Hua Immortal Palace, his foundation must not be allowed to weaken. Then, a faint smile tugged at her lips as she thought to herself. My good disciple, your master has just thrown away her pride for your sake. The old ancestor Jiang understood the intention and assured, thank you for your guidance, Saint. Our Jiang clan will definitely use the strength of the entire clan to help Jiang Wang build a solid foundation. On Xian's side, her sister-in-law was supporting her while praising, my nephew is truly remarkable. It seems that the day the Jiang clan rises like a kite in the wind is only a matter of time. The elder brother came out to greet them and added, and it will make the Luo clan regret it. Jiang Wang, feeling pleased, stroked his chin and said, in this world, indeed, strength is supreme. My beautiful master only needs to act a little, and that is already the limit for them. From now on, I must strive even harder. I must win right from the starting line. No, I must win even from the womb. After a while, the old ancestor of the Jiang family arrived. The three of them respectfully clasped their hands and greeted, we pay our respects to the old ancestor. The old ancestor Jiang got straight to the point, no need for formalities. I have heard about this kid's physique. Although the Huanggu holy body is extremely powerful, it also requires a massive amount of resources. How about I provide all the resources for him to use? Xian hurriedly refused, this absolutely cannot be allowed. The old ancestor had reached the 6th level of the previous emperor, requiring half of the Jiang family's resources. If everything were handed over to Wang heir, wouldn't that mean using the entire strength of the family to nurture Wang heir? The Jiang old ancestor decided to take out a bag of storage treasures. No need for further discussion, I have made my decision. This is the resource gifted by the Saint Master to Wang heir, you should accept it. Jiang Wang looked out excitedly, the beautiful master is so trustworthy. Xian had no choice but to accept it, on behalf of Wang heir, I thank the old ancestor and the saint. In Jiang Wang's mind, the system displayed, mission, cultivate continuously for a month, astonishing the old ancestor. Reward, Supreme Bone. Jiang Wang was surprised, Supreme Bone. Supreme Bones can only be nurtured by great power ancients. Moreover, it also contains a celestial magical talent that can only be encountered, not sought after. It is very suitable for the one who possesses it. If I rely on the resources from my clan along with the heaven-devouring devil technique, it would be enough to break through to the cave heaven realm and reach the divine transformation realm. A divinity of great perfection has yet to be born. Surely that would astonish the old ancestor. Alright, let's begin cultivating. Just like that, a month quickly passed. While the old ancestor Jiang was cultivating, he became distracted. Worrying and fidgeting will only waste my efforts in cultivation, I might as well check on my grandson. This kid is the son of Qilin from the Jiang family, I can't afford to be careless with him. However, I have already devoted all my resources to this child. Besides keeping an eye on him, there's nothing else I can do, so I only know the realm around him and have forgotten to check his cultivation realm. Let me see. After checking, he was stunned. Divinity completion. It's only been a month. Jiang Wang was fully focused on his cultivation, telling himself, I have reached the completion of the divine transformation realm for 3 days now. Today, I can attempt to break through to the venerable realm. The venerable realm is the true threshold between countless talents and geniuses, I wonder if I can break through. After a while, the system updated, congratulations host, the old ancestor has discovered your cultivation in the divine transformation realm completion. The task of astonishing the old ancestor has been successfully completed. Jiang Wang stopped cultivating and murmured. Old ancestor, you are too easily astonished. Is this really the supreme bone? Just sensing its aura has already made me feel the knot of divinity beginning to loosen. The system updated, the system automatically merges you with the supreme bone. Seeing this, he smugly thought to himself, if that's the case, then I will astonish you even more. At the same time, I will merge with the supreme bone and borrow its power to break through to the venerable realm. Immediately, the supreme bone merged into his body. Jiang Wang looked around his body in disbelief. This purple energy means that the supreme bone has understood my intentions. Very good. Outside, the sky began to rumble. Jiang Old Ancestor's face tensed up. Is this little guy really about to break through to the venerable realm? Without any accumulation, even with the Huanggu holy body, a hasty breakthrough would harm his foundation. Wait, this kid actually has a trace of aura within him. Meanwhile, Jiang Wang successfully broke through, looking at his hand and exclaiming, I didn't expect that borrowing the supreme bone would make breaking through to the venerable realm so easy. Furthermore, supreme bone granted me a type of magical talent, unexpectedly related to time. Could it be because I was too anxious? That's fine, I don't want that scene to actually happen. Based on my cultivation speed, reaching the venerable realm is already the limit. But right now, the flow of time is slowing down. Under his command, time has been delayed. He reminded himself, having more time will give me hope at birth, and I will be able to break through to celestial true immortal. Jiang Old Ancestor observed, sweating with worry, in this powerful aura, there are traces of the law of time. Not even born yet, and I already can't see through this kid. Haha, it seems the heavens are helping the Jiang family. Time continued to pass for several months. Outside Xian's room, the midwife and the servants were running in and out. Jiang Old Ancestor anxiously asked, how is it going? The midwife stammered, it's been 3 time periods already, sir. Then she went back inside to encourage, come on, Xian. After a moment, on the roof, spiritual energy gathered into a vortex. The system notification announced, congratulations, host. Has reached the celestial true immortal realm. Above the clouds, countless figures appeared. We just sensed the aura of the true immortal realm and wanted to come here to congratulate. But how could a normal true immortal realm have such a celestial phenomenon? Wait, could this phenomenon be related to the unborn child who had his engagement broken with the Xia divine dynasty? Isn't he supposed to be born with an innate defect? The person next to him hurriedly covered his companion's mouth. You should say less, what you're saying is all outdated news. This Jiang family child is extraordinary, he was taken as a disciple by a saint of the Zhaohua Immortal Palace while still in his mother's womb. That human emperor Xia, when he heard that his subordinate voluntarily broke off the engagement, was nearly driven to death with rage. At that moment, a golden dragon flew in from afar. The human emperor personally came to inspect, and the onlookers stammered, this is the human emperor Xia. No wonder he came here, the commotion this child has caused is so great. The human emperor himself could hardly believe the scene before him. This is the golden lotus of the bitter sea. The phenomenon changed once more. A few sharp-eyed individuals shouted. Wait a minute, it's not over yet. A strange light appeared in Xian's house, which is the proof that a genius has emerged. And that kid Jiang Wang is still around? Look at the beautiful mountains and rivers, there are also strange phenomena in the sky. Oh my, how many strange occurrences can this Jiang family's leftover cause? Again. The moon and stars shine brightly, the yin-yang life and death map. This phenomenon hasn't been seen for 1,000 years. Jiang Wang is still not satisfied, shouting loudly, yin-yang life and death map. Not enough. Immediately, an illusory immortal slashes the life and death map to pieces. The crowd is stunned. The immortal king descends with 9 heavens and 5 great phenomena. Jiang's old ancestor is so happy he's in tears, my grandson Jiang Wang has the talent of a great emperor. The human emperor, furious, mutters, Huanggu holy body of the celestial true immortal realm. Why wasn't this kid born under my Xia divine dynasty? If the Xia divine dynasty had such a character, it could definitely rival the Zhaohua Immortal Palace for hundreds of thousands of years. Should I propose a marriage alliance? No, how could the Xia Empire face others if I did that? Inside, Jiang Wang had now come out. Xian doted, my son is truly a pride for his mother. The onlookers joyfully mocked, the Jiang family has produced a child like this, the Luo clan must be regretting it greatly. The human emperor also turned pale, determined, having offended such a genius, the only way is to kill him while he is still in the egg. 5 years later, at the Jiang family residence, Jiang Wang was now cultivating, drawing upon the flow of time. He paused to calculate. After reaching the Immortal King peak, even with the flow of time aiding me, the effectiveness of regular cultivation is still too slow. Suddenly, a few servants came over with food. Young master, you have been practicing for 3 days and 3 nights, you should take a break. That's right, young master, have a bite of this celestial fruit. Jiang Wang waved his hand to refuse. It seems the Jiang family is a bit too enthusiastic. Suddenly, Jiang Old Ancestor appeared before him. Jiang Wang respectfully clasped his hands. Old Ancestor. Jiang Old Ancestor smiled with satisfaction. Indeed, the waves behind drive on the waves before. You are only 5 years old and have already reached the Immortal King peak, just a few more years and even an old man like me is no match for you. Jiang Wang blushed modestly. Old Ancestor is joking, I haven't made any progress in over a month. Looking at the system panel in front of him, he thought dejectedly, the mission has been issued for a year now, but the Xia Divine Dynasty and the Luo clan have jointly issued a hunt order, so I can't go outside to search for the secret realm. There are also hidden dangers within the Jiang clan. That day, while I was cultivating, I sensed an extremely malevolent aura. Tracing its origin, it came from the back mountain. There must be dangerous evil adoration existing there, and right now, I am absolutely no match for it. The formation to suppress evil. It seems this place has been intentionally suppressed by this clan. However, this formation has also shown signs of damage. Now, with evil adoration inside and a hunt order outside, internal worries and external chaos, my current strength is fundamentally insufficient. I need to go out and search for the secret realm to quickly enhance my power. Thinking of this, he inquired, Old Ancestor, I sensed something at the back mountain. Before he could finish, the Old Ancestor fell silent. You can feel it too, right? There's no need to worry. Normally speaking, that evil adoration cannot break the seal. Jiang Wang hesitated, but suddenly, a servant came forward to reporting. The Saint Secret Realm has appeared in the southeast of our clan. The Xia Divine Dynasty and the Luo clan have allied to control it. Jiang Old Ancestor was astonished and ordered, what? Immediately call for a clan meeting. Jiang Wang eagerly volunteered, my strength has broken through to the Immortal King realm, so I am also qualified to participate in a clan meeting, right? Jiang Old Ancestor nodded, that's fine. A moment later, inside the main hall, Jiang Old Ancestor sat at the top and said loudly, in today's clan meeting, let's first discuss matters regarding my descendant. Jiang Wang stepped forward to introduce himself, dear elders, uncles, a few months ago I reached the Immortal King realm peak. However, since then I have been hindered from further advancement by a layer of shackles, so I wish to leave the clan and explore the world. Please take a look. As he finished speaking, he unleashed his spiritual energy outward. The people inside the hall began to buzz with discussion. It is truly astonishing. In just a few years, Wang Heir has already reached the Immortal King realm peak. However, the Xia Divine Dynasty and the Luo clan have joined forces to issue the hunt token. If Wang Heir has to leave the clan now, it would be far too risky. No, absolutely not. Wang Heir is the hope of our clan. The Luo clan is clearly trying to push him away on purpose, this is obviously a trap. Old Ancestor Jiang then stood up, patted his head, and said to everyone, how about this, Li Xian, you go and ask for an immortal breaking pill to reduce the danger for Wang Heir. Jiang Li Xian immediately agreed, Old Ancestor is absolutely right. However, giving one immortal breaking pill to Wang Heir might not be appropriate. Jiang Wang felt a bit troubled, one immortal breaking pill is equivalent to 3 years of an elder's salary. Yet the Jiang family says it can be given. It seems that overvaluing something is not always a good thing. He once again unleashed his spiritual energy and shouted, everyone, please listen to a word from this junior. The love and care from you seniors are certainly understood by us juniors. However, if we encounter any threats and rely solely on the protection of the clan, how can we grow without experiencing storms? Junior is fortunate to have reached Immortal King Peak, but has never experienced a life and death battle. Faced with the talents of foreign clans, he has already fallen behind. Moreover, Junior carries the heaven and earth cold fire screen left by the Saint Master, and an ordinary immortal emperor will not be able to stop him. He earnestly requests permission to go out for training. Jiang Li Xian teased with a smile, actually, when they were 5 years old, they hadn't experienced life and death either. Just as he said this, he was shot a glare by his brother. Jiang old ancestor had to stroke his beard and ponder, now Wang Er's cultivation has improved significantly, I think the boy has the right to make his own decisions. He patted his brother's head and advised, Wang Er, I also want to tell you that this time the geniuses of the Luo clan and the Xia divine dynasty have entered the secret realm, and they have already set traps for you. Once your identity is exposed, a powerful immortal emperor will definitely be lying in wait outside. Jiang Wang smirked in response, just a little immortal emperor, I'm not afraid. Jiang old ancestor laughed heartily, did you all hear that? This is the true man of our Jiang clan. You go ahead, be careful of your safety. Jiang Wang happily replied, thank you, ancestors, I'm off now. After saying that, he dashed straight outside. The others watched him leave and whispered, Wang Er, you must come back safely. A moment later, at the secret realm, Jiang Wang blended into the crowd and wondered, is this really the entrance to the secret realm? It's quite lively here. He touched a passerby to ask, Big brother, may I ask if this is the saint's secret realm? The person looked back at him with annoyance, where did this little guy come from? Wait a minute, the material of his clothes, could he be a kid from some big family? Seeing that he was from a prominent clan, he immediately replied, that's right, this is indeed the newly emerged saint's secret realm. Which family are you from, little boy? Jiang Wang calmly answered, just a wild sect. Why do all these sects have to bring a child along? Upon hearing about the small sect, the man's expression changed, yes, because this secret realm has been monopolized by the Luo clan and the Xia divine dynasty, only children under 18 are allowed in. They say it's for training, but for ordinary casual cultivators like us. Basically, it's forbidden to enter. Jiang Wang said, stroking his chin with interest. Luo clan and Xia divine dynasty, who could it be? Just then, voices from afar reached them. I can't believe it, I really can't believe it. Xia Mengqian of the Xia divine dynasty looks so beautiful now. Who says otherwise? She looks like a fairy descended to the mortal realm. A servant beside Xia Mengqian whispered, it seems that the quality of this generation is really not good enough. The great opportunity in this secret realm must belong to your highness the princess. Xia Mengqian, not pleased, reminded them, don't underestimate the talents of the world. Not to mention those ancient noble families and super sects, even the son of the patriarch of the Luo family, who hasn't even been born yet. It is said that when he was born, a strange phenomenon appeared, and he is being nurtured with the utmost effort by the Luo clan, which is quite mysterious. Not to mention that the Qilin son of the Jiang family has already led to 5 occurrences of celestial phenomena and has become the obsession of my father, so don't underestimate anyone. Haven't you learned a lesson from my cousin's situation? Losing the Qilin son of the Jiang family. How great is this loss to our Xia divine dynasty? An army general couldn't help but mutter, it's all that Wu Qi's fault. Xia Mengqian had to intervene, saying, all right, although the 2 generals have grievances against Wu Qi, they are still the pillars of our lineage, just remember the teachings. Both bowed respectfully, replying, understood. Not far away, Jiang Wang was secretly observing, silently assessing, is she also from the Xia divine dynasty? She's truly beautiful. It seems she's not like the arrogant person who went to break off the engagement. Suddenly, thunder rumbled, and a war chariot appeared. Jiang Wang looked up and smirked, Luo family, I was worried you wouldn't come. The war chariot descended, and on it were 2 members of the Luo family. An elderly woman approached Xia Mengqian with a cane, greeting her, Grand Princess, I have brought Luo Dong, he is the candidate from the Luo family for this secret realm. Luo Dong proudly continued, Grand Princess Xia Mengqian, seeing you is better than hearing about you 100 times, it's a pleasure to meet you. However, Xia Mengqian ignored him, leaving him speechless. She turned to the elderly woman and said. It turns out to be Senior Wan Qiu. Since we are here, let's work with the people from the Divine Dynasty and activate the secret realm. Luo Dong was furious, are you looking down on me? The old woman approached with 2 members of the Divine Dynasty to open the secret realm. The door opened successfully, and a voice urged, Luo family Jr., hurry and enter the field. Jiang Wang followed behind and secretly laughed, Luo clan, it's time to reap some benefits from that incident years ago. I wonder how many moves your nurtured genius can withstand from me. His figure was inadvertently spotted by the old woman. Doubtful, she thought, the eyebrows and eyes of this child have a resemblance to that woman. Could it be that famous one? Jiang Wang deliberately glanced at her before rushing into the secret realm. She was furious, affirming, "It's definitely him." I don't know whether to praise him for being brave or to criticize him for being foolish, daring to compete for opportunities in the secret realm. Notify the clan. Since he has dared to come, there's no need for him to leave anymore. A moment later, inside the secret realm, a wolf suddenly lunged out and attacked, biting Jiang Wang on one hand. He asked for a bit of blood and then bared his teeth to threaten, but Jiang Wang paid no attention and punched back. "You've bitten me, so don't expect to get away with it anymore." With one hit, the wolf shattered into pieces. He couldn't help but be surprised. Interesting, the spirit beasts in this secret realm are actually transformed by spiritual energy. It's just a pity that it doesn't work on me. The system's rewards are much more to look forward to. No more lingering here. He leaped off to search for opportunities. After a while, he landed in front of a cave entrance. Looking around and calculating, there's an old woman from the Luo clan glaring at me from outside. As for the people of the Xia divine dynasty, I don't know where they're hiding. I must seize the opportunity to break through my cultivation. If the Luo family and the Xia divine dynasty are already lying in wait, then my current cultivation is still far from enough. He opened the system, which updated, "Congratulations, host. Mission completed. You have found the saint's secret realm and received the reward of 100 years of spiritual energy cultivation." Jiang Wang immediately chose a spot for seclusion to train, quickly breaking through to the next realm. After a while, he opened his eyes, filled with excitement. "Let's see what 100 years of hard cultivation can bring me." Finishing his words, Jiang Wang broke through the cave entrance and crawled outside. Seeing this scene, several people inside the secret realm were discussing. What is that? Could it be some kind of extraordinary talent or treasure emerging? Let's go, hurry up and check it out. Above in the sky, centered around where Jiang Wang had flown up, thunder continued to gather. The people from the Xia divine dynasty were startled. No, that's the thunder tribulation. The ninefold thunder tribulation has combined into one, a phenomenon of heaven and earth. But Luo Dong was unaware and walked over to Xia Mengqian, suggesting, "Qian Air, why don't we form a team and go together? With this situation, it's highly likely that some extraordinary talent or treasure has emerged. If we all join forces, we'll surely obtain it." Xia Mengqian kept her distance and clasped her hands. So it's Luo, young master. The level of this thunder tribulation is unpredictable, it's better not to jump to conclusions too soon. But Luo Dong persisted. "Miss Qian Air, you are indeed cautious. How about we go there together first and then decide? What do you think?" Xia Mengqian reluctantly agreed. Then Qian Air thanks Luo, young master. Upon hearing this, Luo Dong's face twisted into a sinister smile. Xia Mengqian is indeed a lovely woman. She must belong to me. Up there, Jiang Wang excitedly shouted, "Now, let me see how much power this thunder tribulation of the palace has." From his body, a beam of light shot out, striking directly at the Thunder Manor in front of him. Thunder immediately gathered at the top of Thunder Manor, then struck down towards that body. Facing the recent thunder strike, Jiang Wang merely smiled lightly. Is that all there is? Is there anything stronger? Heaven-devouring devil technique. A black hole opened behind his head. The thunder, enraged, transformed into a humanoid form and reached out to unleash countless bolts of thunder. But Jiang Wang paid no mind, flying directly towards it. "You came at just the right time." Seeing Jiang Wang appear before him unharmed, the thunder person pointed with a finger, sending a barrage of thunderbolts towards him. Jiang Wang formed a seal with both hands, Huang family sword formula, sword aura of the 9 heavens, / A radiant sword emerged and rushed forward. The onlookers below were in a frenzy, discussing, "This is just too unreasonable. What on earth is this that can summon such terrifying heavenly thunder? Oh, wait a minute. Why do we feel like this isn't some kind of genius treasure? Look up at the sky. It seems like a shadow of a person." Xia Mengqian muttered in confusion. In the secret realm, there are age restrictions for training, yet there's an immortal emperor saving lives. An immortal emperor before the age of 18. Luo Dong, filled with jealousy, gritted his teeth. This guy dares to remain safe under the heavenly tribulation like this. If he isn't destroyed, he will become a great threat in the future. But today, if I have the chance, I must try to kill him under this thunder. The radiant sword clashed with the thunder, creating an explosion that shook the heavens and the earth. The crowd below didn't dare to stay any longer and began to flee. Oh my, this is terrifying. I have to withdraw. If this continues, the secret realm will be destroyed. We need to get out of here. Luo Dong created a protective barrier. Qian Air, don't be afraid. Xia Meng Qian looked at him gratefully. Thank you. After a moment, the sky cleared, and the others stopped to look up. Where did he go? Don't tell me he failed to save that person and perished along with them. Luo Dong turned back and suggested. Qianer, how about we form a team? The situation with that person trying to save lives is unclear, but his strength must be extraordinary. We don't yet know if he's an enemy or an ally. If we work together, we can watch each other's backs. But Xia Meng Qian clasped her hands politely and declined. No, I've already teamed up with a few friends. Young Master Luo, your strength is formidable, being with us would only hold you back. Her words made Luo Dong grit his teeth in fury. No one refuses me. Xia Meng Qian, you will be mine. Just as he was about to act, Xia Meng Qian's voice sounded again, light and curious. Oh. Whose child is this? Such a handsome little face. Jiang Wang didn't pay her any mind, sitting quietly beneath a tree, lost in thought. The Jiang family's sword arts make my identity far too easy to expose. Seems it's about time I find some powerful martial or magical skills of my own. Suddenly, Xia Meng Qian walked over and tapped his shoulder. Jiang Wang glanced back warily, assessing her. This woman's cultivation isn't that strong. Looks like she's from the Xia divine dynasty. She probably hasn't recognized who I really am. Seeing him remain silent, she asked again with a teasing smile. Did I scare you, little brother? Jiang Wang innocently replied. Sister, your figure is so beautiful, I've never seen anyone as stunning as you before. Xia Meng Qian pinched his ear and scolded, you've only come this far and dare to enter this secret realm. You really have some guts. Jiang Wang helplessly waved his hand, my family has fallen, I'm the only one left who can cultivate spiritual energy. Due to insufficient resources, I had to come to the secret realm to try my luck. Hearing this, she suggested, little friend, would you be willing to follow my sister? It's not safe for you to be here alone. After we get out, I can take you back to the Xia divine dynasty. Jiang Wang had no choice but to play along and respond, all right, sister. You are from the Xia divine dynasty, that's really impressive. After saying this, he deliberately turned back to provoke Luo Dong. Luo Dong frowned and gritted his teeth, little guy, how dare you play tricks on me? You're looking for death. Meanwhile, a mythical beast charged out and was crushed by Jiang Wang. Xia Meng Qian couldn't help but exclaim, little brother, you're only 5 years old, and your physical body is already this strong. Are you from the Beihai Qin Long Hall? Jiang Wang didn't answer and thought to himself, it's better for me to hold back. Otherwise, the shockwaves might end up hurting her. But that Luo clan brat has been tailing us this whole way, just what is he after? Completely unaware that he'd been discovered, Luo Dong hid smugly behind a tree. Xia Meng Qian, this young master entered the secret realm for you alone. You won't escape me this time. This immortal trapping bead was personally forged by old ancestor Luo Wanqiu, it contains the power to bind even an immortal emperor. I refuse to believe you can slip from my grasp. Jiang Wang extended his divine consciousness outward, watching curiously. So this little trinket can reach immortal emperor level, huh? I wonder if it would actually work on someone like me, a 9th realm immortal emperor. Meanwhile, Luo Dong grew even more conceited. Xia Meng Qian is mine, even her 9-yin spirit nurturing body belongs to me. Jiang Wang raised an eyebrow in amusement. 9-yin spirit nurturing body, is it? Interesting. If that's how it is. That night, Inside a cave, Jiang Wang turned to Xia Mengqian and said softly. Big sister, I'm a little scared, can I sleep with you tonight? She pinched his cheek and scolded. You little rascal, you can punch spirit beasts into dust, what's there to be afraid of? Jiang Wang grinned, quick with his words. But I am scared, big sister. Furthermore, with such a good sister, no one wants to be away from her at all. Xia Mengqian was not very convinced. Do you really think so? Jiang Wang confidently affirmed, of course that's true. Has my sister found a Tao partner yet? She dejectedly replied, I haven't. This made Jiang Wang quite curious. How can that be? Xia's sister is so beautiful, and she is also the grand princess of the Xia divine dynasty. How could no one be pursuing you? She focused on the fire and explained, there is no shortage of men around, but, their intentions are not pure, they all have their own motives. He pretended to ask further, what motives? Xia Mengqian sadly elaborated, do you know about the 9-yin spirit nurturing body? The 9-yin spirit nurturing body is very beneficial for those practicing dual cultivation. Many evil sects in the world specialize in collecting women with this constitution to use as cauldrons. Upon hearing this, Jiang Wang clenched his fists and said, I understand now, Xia sister, those wicked ones all want your 9-yin spirit nurturing body. Don't worry, if those villains dare to come, I will drive them away. Xia Mengqian was not very convinced, pointing at his forehead, alright, I trust you, little brat. Get some rest early, you're still young, and young ones need to sleep a lot. Jiang Wang complied, saying, okay. With that, they both sat silently by the fire. After a while without any movement, he opened his eyes to look outside, feeling uncomfortable as he thought, that guy is still close by. I should eliminate that beast Luo Dong soon for a peaceful life. Thinking this, he stood up and went outside. Suddenly, Xia Mengqian followed him, startling him. Sister, why are you coming out here? Xia Mengqian frowned and sighed, you're little guy, how can I rest easy knowing you're out here alone? I really don't know which family you belong to, but your stubbornness is quite something. Jiang Wang had to turn back to comfort her, I'm sorry, sister. Meanwhile, this scene was seen by Luo Dong up in the tree, who bitterly cursed, so you're being all lovey-dovey with Xia Mengqian right in front of me. Good little guy, if you seek death yourself, then don't blame me. With that, he jumped down and shouted, brat, prepare to die. Seeing this, Jiang Wang secretly laughed. I've been waiting for you for a long time. Just as his palm strike came crashing down, Xia Mengqian darted forward to block it. Young Master Luo, what do you think you're doing? Luo Dong sneered, dropping all pretense. What am I doing? You'll find out soon enough. He flung the immortal trapping bead forward and shouted. Immortal trapping bead, go. In an instant, a glowing cage materialized, trapping both of them inside. Furious, Xia Mengqian yelled. You dare! But no matter how hard she struggled, she couldn't break free. Left with no choice, she stepped in front of Jiang Wang protectively and warned. Luo Dong, both Xia Mengqian and the entire Xia divine dynasty will not let this go. If you don't want to face a war decree from Xia, release us at once. Luo Dong waved dismissively, his expression cold. Do as you please. Seeing his attitude, Xia Mengqian grit her teeth and crushed her token. Don't you dare regret this. At once, a beam of divine light shot out from the shattered token, piercing through the heavens. But instead of summoning help, it was swallowed by an unseen layer of space. Her eyes widened in disbelief. What? The emergency sigil of our divine dynasty doesn't work. Luo Dong burst out laughing, his arrogance peaking. Don't bother struggling. This immortal trapping bead was personally crafted by old ancestor Wan Qiu himself. But the ancient ancestor Wan Qiu had a profound understanding of the space. You bunch of war generals only know how to fight and kill, how can you compare? All spiritual energy below the immortal emperor level will be sealed by the celestial pearl. You'd better obediently follow me. Xia Mengqian gritted her teeth, using the little remaining spiritual energy to transmit a message to Jiang Wang. Later, I will use some tricks to get you out of this secret realm immediately. After we get out, you should go call the people from the Xia divine dynasty to come in. Luo Dong above turned his attention to him. And you little bastard, you are the kid that my Luo clan abandoned 5 years ago. This statement stunned Xia Mengqian, causing her to look over. Ha! Seeing he could no longer hide it, Jiang Wang also revealed his cards. First, don't drag me into your damned Luo clan. My surname is Jiang, and my name is Jiang Wang. Second, do you really think you've already won? Luo Dong sneered. You're about to die and still have the nerve to talk back. You don't need to rush to your death, I will take your life on behalf of the Luo clan. Xia Mengqian trembled all over, gritting her teeth and hissing each word. You are a shameless beast. Jiang, little brother, this will lose its effect in a moment. When that happens, I will try to tie him up, and you go outside to find someone. Jiang Wang heard this, patted her shoulder to reassure her, just rest, I have a much simpler way. As he finished speaking, the spiritual energy within him erupted. Luo Dong was astonished at this scene. What? You can still use spiritual energy under the immortal trapping bead? Jiang Wang flew to his side and asked, Oh, the immortal trapping bead, are you referring to this broken sphere? I don't like you bowing your head when talking to me. First, change your posture. He reached out and tapped his finger on Luo Dong's forehead. Luo Dong screamed in horror, You actually. His meridians were destroyed, and Luo Dong panicked, my spiritual energy has disappeared. He fell from the sky, spitting out a mouthful of blood. Xia Mengqian, witnessing this scene, gasped and covered her mouth. Luo Dong, unwilling to accept this, struggled to rise, it can't be, absolutely impossible. Jiang Wang landed in front of him, mocking, Are you satisfied with the strength of someone abandoned by the Luo clan? He hurriedly knelt down, clasping his hands in prayer. Don't kill me. I beg you, I will never tell anyone about what happened today. Hearing this, Jiang Wang frowned and shouted, What do you mean you won't tell anyone about today? Do you think I'm afraid of your Luo clan finding out? Let me tell you, I, Jiang Wang, will definitely visit your Luo clan before I come of age. But for now, I'll take a little profit from you first. With that, he gathered spiritual energy into a small ball and shot it into Luo Dong's body. Luo Dong was terrified and rubbed his body, asking, What have you done to me? Jiang Wang did not explain and waved him away, saying, Jiang Wang, I am not a murderer. My mother, Jiang Xian, taught me to live with compassion from a young age. Don't say I didn't give you a chance, now hurry up and leave. Within 3 incense sticks time, if you can ask the old ancestor to help you retrieve the golden elixir, you might save your life. Watching Luo Dong's retreating figure, Xia Mengqian anxiously advised, Little Jiang Wang, if you let him go like this, he might cause trouble for you and the Jiang family. Jiang Wang was not too worried and held her hand, saying, Don't worry, sister, that little thief won't escape. On this side, Luo Dong, furious, made a resolution. Jiang Wang, just wait for me. When I return to my clan, I will ask the ancestors of the Luo family to crush your Jiang family. So that your Jiang family will bleed like rivers. I will personally smash your bones into pieces. On this side, Jiang Wang happily counted. 3, 2, 1. As the time ran out, an explosion occurred. Jiang Wang looked over and said, I tricked you, actually I rarely listen to my mother. Moreover, no matter how fast he runs, he will be blown to dust anyway. Both were teleported again. Xia Mengqian felt a bit troubled inside. So you are, the adopted son of the Jiang family. 5 years ago, my father always regretted breaking off the engagement with him. It might be an opportunity this time. Moments later, the two arrived at the site of the earlier explosion. Xia Mengqian exclaimed. Is this the place that just exploded? Jiang Wang collected the spirit orb from the explosion, scoffing. Adopted son. It's just that he was born into a slightly higher realm. Causing a bit of a commotion, that's all. Xia Mengqian, upon hearing this, covered her mouth and laughed. So tell me the truth, are you the one who led the thunder to the edge of the sky? How did you mix up the entire secret realm and make it unstable? Jiang Wang felt guilty inside, I didn't expect that the thunder tribulation from Immortal Emperor Peak could cause such a huge disturbance. I only regret that heaven is jealous of talent. Flying behind Jiang Wang, Xia Mengqian found him increasingly pleasing to the eye. With your delicate features and extraordinary aura, it's as if you are an immortal descending to the mortal realm. I really wonder what kind of person this little guy will become when he grows up. I want to match with him, but I might just be aiming too high. What are you thinking about, Xia Mengqian? Seeing her unusual expression, Jiang Wang turned back to ask, Xia sister, are you angry? She snapped back to reality, oh, what's wrong? Jiang Wang explained, when you came to find me, I could have let you go back. But then I thought, having you here could provoke Luo Dong, so I used you as bait. As soon as she heard this, she interrupted, don't worry, I'm not that petty. I'm not angry, I actually want to thank you for helping me deal with this hidden danger. Jiang Wang felt somewhat relieved. That's good, then. A short while later the two landed back at their previous campsite. Time passed, Jiang Wang concentrated on his cultivation, while Xia Mengqian kept sizing him up. I've heard rumors that the Jiang family's Qilin's son might be the reincarnation of a great emperor. It seems those rumors aren't entirely baseless. Even putting aside his strange innate talent, just his scheming and smooth way with words, how many young people today can match that level? As she stared, Jiang Wang suddenly opened his eyes, which made her jump. She leapt up and shouted, you! Jiang Wang bared his teeth in a playful grin. I wonder who's lucky enough to win Sister Xia's hand. Xia Mengqian sat down beside him and scolded. You're still so young and you already know all these dirty things. You deserve a beating. I wanted to have a serious talk with you. You don't understand the Luo clan. The Luo Dong you killed today was a direct descendant of the Luo clan. The Luo clan's old ancestor places great importance on bloodline. If Luo Dong dies in this secret realm, then Luo Wanqiu will definitely not let it go. Moreover, our Xia divine dynasty and the Luo family have already set up an ambush waiting for you outside. Jiang Wang disagreed and argued, what if she is unwilling? At most, I can just go outside and kill her with one strike. Xia Mengqian, feeling uneasy, advised, although your methods are extraordinary, and you can kill that Luo Wanqiu with one strike, have you ever thought that as soon as Luo Wanqiu dies, the true power of the Luo clan will collapse immediately? What will you do then? Although the Luo clan is not an ancient aristocratic family, there are still many strong individuals surpassing the saint level. Who knows how many old monsters are in seclusion? This spirit treasure was given to me by my father. It can help you conceal your spiritual energy, so even Luo Wanqiu won't be able to detect it. Not to mention, you are not only helping me eliminate the hidden danger of Luo Dong, but our Xia divine dynasty actually does not want to become your enemy. Upon hearing this, Jiang Wang replied directly, Xia sister, the relationship between us in the secret realm is purely personal. I, Jiang Wang, have no fondness for the Xia divine dynasty at all. I'll be straightforward. If I encounter your divine dynasty's Wu Qi again, I will make him pay for insulting my mother and bullying my clan. Xia Mengqian hurriedly asked, what if we hand over Wu Qi? Jiang Wang turned in surprise, hand over Wu Qi? Can you make that decision? Xia Mengqian replied, my father is so blinded that he is considering annulling the engagement. If that could ease the relationship between you and Xia, he would definitely agree to hand Wu Qi over to you. I am also willing to give you this jade pendant. However, Jiang Wang still did not trust her. Xia sister, you have seen me reach the peak of the immortal emperor realm, so you feel I am worthy enough for the human emperor to hand over Wu Qi, right? But your father has not witnessed it himself, and the world certainly does not believe it. In their eyes, I am just a bastard of the Luo clan, with only a bit of talent. Upon hearing this, Xia Mengqian frowned, but what you said only concerns Wu Qi. Tell me, do you not want to accept my jade pendant? Jiang Wang, he quickly waved his hand. You are the grand princess of Xia, every word you say is scrutinized by countless people. I don't want them to think your choice is wrong and take this opportunity to ridicule and attack you. I have been through this before, and I don't want my friend to go through it again. Xia Mengqian couldn't help but blush, the words, friend, echoing in her mind. He pounded his chest and assured her, I understand your intentions, which is why I cannot casually accept the jade pendant. Otherwise, I would be despising myself. I need to let the world know that your choice is correct. Only then can I rightfully accept this jade pendant. Xia Mengqian stood up in dissatisfaction. You're so young yet speak so fluently. Every word is reasonable. But you only know how to talk. Jiang Wang stood up as well, not backing down. Just wait and see. After today, the name of Jiang Wang will spread throughout the Xia divine dynasty. He took out the heaven-wind glazed fire to communicate. Master, Master, where are you? On the other side, Miao Saint replied with a sigh. Normally, I wouldn't remember. But today there's trouble, and you only just remember this, Master. Jiang Wang replied with a smile. Master underestimates your disciple. I only ask for one thing. The junior Luo clan intends to harm me and has been eradicated, but I still want to kill Luo Wanqiu, a fourth-tier immortal emperor. As long as she dies, the Saint Luo clan will surely come. Please, Master, arrange a formation to prevent the Saint Luo clan from discovering this place for a single incense stick's duration. I have my own way to escape. Miao Saint listened and agreed with satisfaction. A cultivator should act according to their nature. For this matter, Master will help you prepare everything. Jiang Wang soared high into the sky and thought to himself, if that's the case, then I just need to exert all my strength. He shouted down below, all Daoist friends, please listen to me. I, Jiang Wang, will sweep through the secret realm. I will do my utmost, but I cannot guarantee your safety. Please rise into the air and stand behind me within the next moment. Don't say I didn't warn you. If not, the consequences are on you. As soon as Jiang Wang finished speaking, Xia Mengqian gave the order. The Xia people, follow me into the sky. They were left speechless in disbelief. Do you really believe Jiang Wang? He's just a 5-year-old child, how can? She turned back with a dark expression and questioned, what? Are you doubting the judgment of the Grand Princess? They had no choice but to fall silent and follow behind. The crowd below watched and whispered, that is the Grand Princess of Xia. Even the people from the Divine Dynasty have left, what about us? They have ascended as well, and it was difficult to reach here. At this moment, I do not want anything to go wrong. A few others were skeptical. Jiang Wang. Isn't he the kid abandoned by the Luo clan due to a celestial defect? Born a celestial true immortal, who knows if it's real or fake? But the Grand Princess of Xia was also frightened into ascending. If she has such courage, how could she achieve enlightenment? Jiang Wang shouted down once more, I will give you a little time. You think for yourselves. A few seconds later, he began to form seals. Dare to say my friend is cowardly, difficult to comprehend the great Tao? Then watch, how will you comprehend the great Tao under my sword? Slash. The giant sword slashed down. The few people standing below were immediately shattered. Jiang Wang commanded the sword to sweep through, and the mythical beasts in its path were all cut down. A few who did not fly up cried out in panic, no. Moments later, the sword's blade dispersed. Those hiding behind couldn't help but exclaim, did he really do it? What kind of power is this? Can he really just be a child? Xia Mengqian was equally stunned, this kind of strength, is he trying to show off to his father? Humph, why did I forget to use the reflection stone to record this? Jiang Wang, on this side, looked at the sphere of spiritual energy gathering and felt delighted, it's thanks to this method that the spiritual energy has been completely restored. He turned around to express his gratitude, thank you all for believing in me, Jiang Wang. And I am not a greedy person. I will share this spiritual energy with everyone. Those who benefited, their eyes brightened, rushed forward, thank you, young Master Jiang. How generous. This is the spiritual energy of the mythical beasts from the entire secret realm. Jiang Wang took some and brought it over to Xia Mengqian, Sister Xia, I'm giving you this spiritual energy to enhance your abilities, I've been saving it for you. Xia Mengqian asked back in disbelief. You won't accept my jade pendant, yet you want me to accept your spiritual energy? Jiang Wang opened a space crack and replied, Xia sister, don't be hasty, remember to hold the reflection stone well. The main act is about to begin. Outside the secret realm, the crowd was discussing the space crack, saying, now is not the time to unravel the secret realm. This space crack can only be opened by someone at the Emperor realm. But how could there be an immortal emperor in this secret realm? Luo Wanqiu smiled and speculated, Could it be that Luo Dong used the 9 essence spirit body of Xia Meng Qian to break through to Immortal Emperor? Truly, the heavens favor our Luo family. Unexpectedly, the ones flying out were Jiang Wang and Xia Meng Qian. She gritted her teeth and hissed, "No, this figure is, that mixed breed from the Jiang family actually dares to enter the secret realm, completely disregarding our Luo clan." Jiang Wang hurriedly asked, "Are you ready?" Xia Meng Qian confidently assured, "Leave it to me." As soon as they escaped from the crack, she waved her hand and commanded, "The Xia Divine Dynasty soldiers, retreat." The soldiers were taken aback. "What?" the general inquired through voice transmission. "Grand Princess, is Jiang Wang threatening people?" Xia Meng Qian reported. "General Xia, please rest assured. I gave the order to protect you all," he replied. The general found it hard to believe and muttered, "Protect us? Nonsense. The only way is to wait for the Luo clan to act and then save the Grand Princess." He turned back and waved his hand to command, "All troops, retreat." The war chariots immediately withdrew. Luo Wanqiu was even more furious. "You mixed-blood Jiang family, you are so young, yet you think taking the Grand Princess hostage will ensure your safety? Today, if you dare to enter the secret realm, then no one can save you." Jiang Wang calmly stood there and responded, "No wonder you are from the Luo clan. As soon as you open your mouth, you speak of dirty tricks that even children wouldn't think of. If your Luo clan has actively invited me, then why shouldn't I come?" Luo Wanqiu could no longer contain his impatience and waved his hand to command, "Little guy, arrogant, Luo clan, heed my command, for the 5-year-old child, we do not need the Xia Divine Dynasty, kill him." The followers immediately charged forward upon receiving the order, "Understood." Inside the secret realm, a few others came out and saw this, cursing and scolding. "The Luo clan is being too unreasonable. Even if you kill this little guy, at the very least, you should let us go with the people of the Xia Divine Dynasty." Luo Wanqiu immediately crushed that person, saying, "Enough with the nonsense, die." The others had no choice but to rush back in to save him. "Hurry back in." Seeing that the situation was firmly in her grasp, Luo Wanqiu arrogantly declared, "Stop dreaming, little guy. Even if the 2 generals of Xia help you, they are merely initial immortal emperors, while I am already a 4th-level immortal emperor. Even if they team up, they are no match for me. But if you can tell me where Luo Dong, the young master, is, I can spare your life." Jiang Wang immediately pulled out a bag and scoffed, "So that useless person is your genius Luo Dong from the Luo clan. There might still be some remnants of him left in this bag. Hurry and pick it up." Luo Wanqiu gritted her teeth in anger, "You bastard, how dare you! Everyone, charge! I will crush him into dust." Jiang Wang was unafraid, pulling out an incense stick and stating, "This incense marks the last moment you can survive." Luo Wanqiu could no longer stand by and rushed in, "Go die." Jiang Wang took hold of the heaven wind glazed fire and transmitted his voice, "Master, this is the moment." Immediately, the phantom of the Miao Saint radiated, and the spirit formation spread. The space in this area was bound by a large chain. Luo Wanqiu couldn't help but be shocked. What kind of formation is this? How can it have the pressure of a saint? Jiang Wang finally revealed his hand, "The hunting dogs of the Luo clan, go die."